in at 210 pounds.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
The Galveston Giant himself, Jack Johnson, fighting out of Galveston, Texas, one of the most intimidating fighters of his era. This is Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Just missed with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice exchange here from both men. Catch and shoot. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
You'd like to see more jabs. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. That's another scoring shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back at his place.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
The fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. There was a god-awful
defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Just keep...
Let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as...
Oh, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we...
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. the best rounds I've seen this year. That hook just can't find the target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Relax now.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that one.
No, well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't score with that hook again. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Couldn't land that jab. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab doesn't quite connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
The one round that you lost, don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire...
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back.
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Straight right, just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. From this moment... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missed with that hook. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Defense is not an option for these two. You don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. I promise you, all three. On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Good counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just misses right uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about about Johnson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the...
Smart when you go out there.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice defense on that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back.
There's the bell to start round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
An uppercut does not score. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That counter punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So a majority decision, and you've got to wonder if we're going to see a rematch down the line.
It's been a good one. Good entertainment. Everybody benefited. Those fighters there will learn so much from this fight. The fans cannot argue with that.